Hey guys, Jim back again with another video. In today's video, these are going to be my yard sale pickups. These are DVDs I got at the yard sales this Saturday and the Saturday past. I got all these DVDs at yard sale, except for the one in here I think I got at Super A, the one documentary, but I got it for $1.99, but that was that Super A video. But anyways, yeah, let's get into all the ones I got. So the first one I got at the yard sale, where I live across from the Donnelly Museum, and they were only $1 a piece. I couldn't believe it, $1. And 2 of them were sealed up. I mean, you're not going to be able to beat that. That's something like just gives them to you for free or something. Like, there's no way you're going to beat $1 for sealed DVDs. But the first one I got is The Simpsons. I got this at the same yard sale. This one was also $1. The Simpsons Christmas 2. The only reason why the people are selling it for $1 because they just wanted to get rid of their stuff. I mean, that's a good yard sale to go to. It's ones where the people they sell everything really cheap because then they want to get rid of it. Because you hate yard sales that you go to and everybody wants stuff overpriced. Like, they're really overpriced for their stuff. But these people were very cheap and they wanted to get rid of their stuff. So they were selling like a super awesome deal. I mean, they were selling all kinds of stuff. They just wanted to get rid of everything. And I couldn't believe I got these for $1. Unfortunately, I only got the last 3 DVDs that was in the box because what I got there was kind of late. So I don't know how many more DVDs there was. I think the rest were all like VHS tapes, but they were all like common VHS tapes. Some of them were sealed, but they were just ones that you could find anywhere. Like they had like Titanic and, you know, just the common VHS, because I checked them. There was nothing in there worth picking up on VHS. So, but I don't know how many DVDs, like I said, was there before I got there. But I was able to get 3. I got the last few goods, and they had one other one called Bratz or something. It was a cartoon, but I wasn't picking that one up. But anyways, yeah. So I got The Simpsons Christmas Deal. I checked the disc and it's mint. There's no scratches on it at all. It's mint, the disc. It has like the original insert. But telling you the Simpsons episode, like Homer versus Dignity, Skinner, Sense of Snow, Dude, Where's My Ranch, into the 15th season. And it even has the original Fox TV on DVD booklet inside, which is pretty cool. You very rarely see them anymore. You know, inside the case. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I got that. Now that I have the first one on DVD, now I want to get the second one. Or I mean, now that I got the second one on DVD, I should say. Now I want to get Volume 1. And then I also want to get the Halloween special one that was released Simpsons on a single disc, because these come in handy because around the holidays, when you want to watch like around Halloween, you know, or the Christmas holidays, and you don't want to like dig your box sets out just to find episodes, you can just put these compilations and watch them that way, which I think is really cool. Compilation DVDs, I really like them, having them this way. So now when Christmas time comes, I can just pop these in and watch them. I don't have to worry about trying to dig them out for my sets to find them. So that's the good thing about them ones. Next up, I got this one for $1 at the yard sale from last Saturday. They were all the DVDs for $1 a piece. I picked up this one called Without a Paddle with Seth Green, which I've never seen before. I wanted to give it a chance, and even if I don't like it, I mean, you can't beat $1. Still a pretty good deal a buck. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, even if I don't like the movie, it's not like I spent a lot of money on it. So, never seen it before. It's got quite a bit of special features on it. I don't know if you can see that or not because of the lighting, but hopefully you can see it. But yeah, it's got quite a bit of special features, so that for $1. And at that same yard sale, I also picked up Now and Then, which I have never, I've seen it, but I mean, not a very long time. I have seen this, but it's been years since I've seen it. It's something like Stand By Me. If you've ever seen Stand By Me, it's similar to that, only it's all girls instead of all boys. But it's nowhere near as good as Stand By Me, in my opinion. Maybe some people might disagree. They say I like Now and Then better, but to me, it's not as good as Stand By Me is. But this is an okay film too in its own right. It's got Christina Ricci in it, like the kids, like it's got Gabby Hoffman in it, and then it's got Thora Birch, Christina Ricci. Then it's got them when they're grown ups, like Melanie Griffith, Debbie Moore, Rosie O'Donnell, which I'm not a huge fan of, and also Rita Wilson. When they were the adults, when they were kids. I mean, this is just a great film. I really like it. I'm glad to finally pick this up on DVD. I did see this a while back somewhere. can't remember where it was, if it was at another yard sale, but it was in that old snapper, those old snapper cases, which I'm not really a big fan of those old DVDs that's not, that used to snap on the sides. I have a few of those in my collection, but I'm not really a big fan of them, the snapper cases, so I didn't buy that one. That wasn't a snap case, but this was just in a regular DVD case, which I'm happy about. This one here, it's not in the snapper one. So when I seen it at the yard, so I had to pick it up. Because every time I've seen a copy of this, it's always been in the old snapper one. The snapper case, so. But yeah, this is a pretty decent film. I'm glad I finally picked that up. My collection's, oh god, nowhere near as good as Stand By Me, like I said at the bottom, but the best coming of age movie since Stand By Me, but it is good. The next thing I picked up, I got this at Super 8 Video. This was not actually at the yard sale, but I just wanted to put in this one with my DVD pick up, and it's Don't You Forget About Me, a tribute to John Hughes. Man behind the myth, the movies behind a generation. It's a really, really good documentary from what I heard. It's got all its best, teen comedies, like Weird Science, Pretty in Pink, Ferris Bueller, 16 Candles, and of course his best film that he ever did, The Breakfast Club, which is the best, arguably the greatest teen movie of all time, and probably his most popular film that he ever directed. The thing that sets The Breakfast Club, I think, aside from other teen movies, is really good, is it really focused on some serious stuff. It wasn't just about kids trying to get laid and stuff, like other ones like American Pie and other teen films where it was always about them trying to get, they dealt with some serious issues in this movie, like suicide and stuff like that, and John Hughes really knew how to make a really good teen film, you know what I mean? It was just, I think Breakfast Club will always stand alone when it comes to teen films as the greatest. I think not too far behind that is Fast Times at Ridgemont High would probably be second, but only behind The Breakfast Club in popularity. It'd be second after The Breakfast Club, but The Breakfast Club stands alone, timeless, just a timeless teen movie. People want to disagree with it, they can disagree with it, but most people's not going to disagree with that. That's the best teen movie ever made. And there's the back of it. So yeah, I'm actually going to might be watching this tonight, because I haven't wanted to get around to watch this, but I haven't watched it, so I might watch it tonight, maybe. Get around to watch it. I really want to check that documentary out. Next, I got at that woman's yard sale for 3 for $5, and I got a whole bunch of DVDs up for her. She gave them to me for $5. I actually got more than 3 for $5, but since I bought more, she gave me a good deal on it for $5 for 4 or whatever it was. I bought up there. I think it was 4 or 5 films or whatever. But one of the ones I got was Surviving Christmas with Ben Affleck, James Gandolfini, who used to be in The Sopranos, who now, of course, passed on. Fortunately, he passed on. He was a really good actor. He was really good in this movie. Everybody probably loves him better on The Sopranos, but he was pretty good in this movie. Christina Applegate and Catherine Hare, pretty decent cast. I've seen this before when it came out. I think this was a former rental because it's got writing on the disc. It looks like it might have been a former rental or something somewhere. There's the back. And this does have a couple special features on it. It's got the alternate opening sequence and HBO first look at Surviving Christmas. So, pretty decent holiday movie. it's not I wouldn't consider it a classic or anything like that, but it's an alright film. I didn't mind it when I watched it. Next, now these ones here are sealed. I told you I got that Simpsons DVD. I also got these for $0.25. I got the Simpsons one from the people were just getting rid of everything. They didn't want to sell a lot for it, so that's why they were selling them for $0.25. This one I actually already own, The Rookie, but I figured for a sealed copy, I'm not going to pass it up for $0.25. And it's Clint Eastwood, Charlie Sheen, The Rookie. I'll probably just leave the sealed for now. And then if something ever happens with the copy I got someday down the road, then I'll have a backup copy that's not even opened yet. So that'll be a good thing. So I'll probably just leave the sealed for the time being. But yeah, I'm really happy that I got that for $0.25. It's a really good Clint Eastwood, Charlie Sheen film. I really like that one, so I was happy to get that for $0.25. The next one I picked up is called El Dorado with John Wayne. And I mentioned this is one of Wayne's best westerns. I like this one, El Dorado. I do plan to upgrade this to the Blu-ray just because the Blu-ray's got all the special features on it. So I'll be doing that soon. Upgrading this to the Blu-ray. And it's got all the special features, but for $0.25, I didn't pass it up. I'll probably end up leaving the seal just for the time being, but for $0.25, I wasn't going to pass it up, El Dorado. So I got to go with my John Wayne collection. And that is in widescreen, right? Yep. Now, these last ones here that I picked up all have the slip covers to them. I got at that lady's yard sale, the 3 for $5 deal. And the first one I picked up is The Dark Knight. The reason I got this is I really like the slip cover on it. I know I do have this on Blu-ray, but I really like the slipcover on it. And plus, besides the slipcover, when you open it, it has all the original inserts still inside. Like a ton of inserts. It's got like the original catalog and other inserts inside. So I figured, you know, I'd get it for. I really wanted it. Like I said, I like the slipcover on it, and it's one of those movies. It's cool to own on both formats, DVD and Blu-ray. So I ended up picking the Dark Knight up, so I'll keep that in my collection. Probably when I go to watch the movie, I'm always going to watch the Blu-ray of it, but I just wanted that in my collection for collecting purposes. So, and then the next one I got there was Hancock with Will Smith and Charlize Theron, which I really like. This is one of my favorite Will Smith movies. I like this one, and of course I like him in I, Robot and I Am Legend. And unfortunately, those two didn't have at the yard, so I would have got them too. But unfortunately, she didn't have them one, so I just ended up getting Hancock. It's the 2-disc edition. Comes with a slip. There's nothing really showing this because the cover on the inside is the same, really. But yeah, so there's the slip cover. All the discs are inside. Disc 2 and Disc 1. Next one is a Leprechaun series. I haven't seen this. The first Leprechaun series movie I actually didn't mind. The second and third one are kind of garbage, but the first one, which is historic because it has Jennifer Aniston before she made it big on Friends. This came out like a year or two before she did Friends. She was still unknown at the time when she did this movie. She wasn't a big star like she was now. Friends really turned her into a huge star. So this is like before she started on Friends. This movie came out. Like I said, I don't mind the Leprechaun series. It's all right. This comes with all 3 films. Take the slip cover off and show you. And they're all in their own thing. It's got the first Leprechaun. This is released by Maple, which is the Canadian company. Leprechaun 2 and Leprechaun 3. So I figured I'd get it for my collection today. I haven't seen the first Leprechaun movie in a long time. I know 2 and 3 is kind of garbage, but I mean, even the first one's not a classic horror movie by any means, but I remember seeing it when I was a kid when it came out, and I kind of liked it. So, and it's pretty cool to see Jennifer Aniston there before she made it big on Friends. I mean, this is before she became the stars, so it's pretty funny to see her. You'd never see her start a movie like that these days. But I mean, back in the day, she started some pretty terrible movies before she went on Friends, and Leprechaun was one of them. So, next one, this movie is kind of the shits too. It's not really one of the best comedies out there, but I figured I'd get it. It's called Date Movie. It's got Alyson Hannigan, from like American Pie and How I Met Your Mother is in it. This Date Movie is not like, it's got a ton of shit of special features. It's one of the reasons why I picked it up, but I definitely wouldn't consider it a classic movie by no means. It's kind of shitty, but I mean, I figured I'd get it for the deal, so I'll give it a watch. I think I remember seeing bits of this when it came out, but it's kind of like really stupid Date Movie. It's not like one of my favorite comedies by no means, but well, like I said, I'll give it a watch. The slip cover. There's the DVD. There's the insert. And there's the movies inside. So yeah. So anyways, guys, that's all the stuff I picked up on DVD recently. I'm gonna come back later and do another video or if I don't get a chance to do it either later tonight or tomorrow, I wanna show you all the Blu-rays I picked up recently from like Super 8 Video. I picked up some from Super 8 Video. And a couple on the yard sale, I think. And then I got some other stuff coming in the mail this week. And like I said, when the end of the week gets here and I get all my mail in, I'll do an update of all my pickups that I got in the mail as well. So stay tuned for them videos. So anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video. Hope you enjoyed my DVD pickups from the yard sales. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace.